Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's I, Greg Gomez III, founder, CEO, FastStartMarketer.com. Hope you're fantastic. So is there a secret formula to getting prospects genuinely interested in your products, your services, your business opportunity that want to hear more about what it is you're doing before you pick up the phone to talk to them? The answer is yes, you absolutely can do this. Where this comes from, though, and a brief commercial break, we're approaching 10 years of our sponsoring blueprint, the business blueprint that we've been running since 2010. It's almost 10 years. And as a part of a promotional effort, what we're doing right now for folks is to be able to get a copy of two of our best-selling training courses, the Excited Prospect Formula, which is here. I'm going to give access to you guys for just under $10 since it's just under 10 years. What's up, Sidra? How are you? So you can get it for just $9.99. You can click the link anywhere here that's going to be above, and you can grab a copy of it right now, or you can go grab a copy of the blueprint that'll have a special link that'll be for just $10 if you don't have access to that. So we'll talk about that here in a bit, but I want to talk about first the Excited Prospect Formula. Here's the bottom line. I talk to a lot of business owners, a lot of networkers, folks that are promoting some type of product or service. And the biggest question they always have is, where do I find really good quality leads? I want prospects that are really excited, super energized, ready to rock and roll. You know, I don't want tire kickers. I just want ready to go, serious about creating and working a home-based business type of entrepreneur, somebody who's genuinely going to work the business. The sad fact of this is there's so many, this is a common cry in the space, but so many people that are in this space that teach lead generation or sell leads are taking advantage of home business owners because that's what we were looking for. I was looking for those. I didn't want to mess with anybody who wasn't really serious about working a home-based business. But the reality is nobody is serious about working a home-based business until they're serious about working a home-based business. Now, if you're not promoting an opportunity, you're selling a product or a service, nobody wants a product or service until they actually want a product or service. Think about it. You have whatever product you have, travel, you have health and wellness, you have weight loss, you have all these different things. People don't wake up in the morning saying, you know what I really want? I would like this individual to call me so that I can buy this thing from them. That never enters their head. People never want to be sold. People don't wake up thinking, I want to buy this thing. They want a thing, they never want to buy a thing, because buying means that I have to go and give money for that thing. They may have a very little resistance to giving money for a thing, but that's only based on how excited they are. So don't know if you know this about me, but I worked in telemarketing rooms for a better part of my youth. It's where I got really good at sales. I know, I apologize if I ever called you with an old telemarketer hat. I apologize. I've changed my ways, I promise. But I got to tell you that in those days, I really learned what made people tick. And it's this formula right here. I don't know if you can see it, but we have all kinds of different things that are going on this formula. This is literally the layout. This is written on an in and out napkin. And basically, I lay it all out, all of the formulas that go into figuring out what a prospect wants, how to be able to get their attention, how to be able to walk them through the 4 stages of interest. Actually, it's the 5 stages of interest, so that they're actually ready to take an action and hear more about your offer. If you do these things in the specific sequence, this one's a very big important one right here. No money. They're going to wind up being a very excited prospect. See, what you want to do, what I wanted to do, I'm going to see if you relate to this. I wanted to sell my thing. I wanted people to see it and get just as excited about my thing as I was when I saw it. When I heard the right combination of words, when I saw the right combination of benefits, bottom line is I got super excited to want to go take advantage of that offer. It was a no-brainer for me, for whatever the product or service was. In fact, I got so excited about it when I first started this, or in this space over 20 years ago, 25 years ago. I got really excited. I said, I'm going to go share with others this wonderful business, product, opportunity, whatever it is, a product or service. But people weren't as excited about it as I was. And it wasn't until I realized this one thing. People are excited only for their reasons, not mine. Some people may have the same excite triggers, just like people who are triggered politically nowadays. People are just as triggered to want to buy and get excited about an offer. Now, before you can get a person to buy, they have to be excited to hear more about the value, the benefit, the thing that you're providing them. Does this make sense? This is why it's so important that you understand the formula that goes into what creates an excited prospect. Too many people right now are getting taken advantage of by shystery online lead system funnels, and that are magically going to get you, a funnel away from generating business. No, it's not. People think I'm going to go buy leads that are already interested and that are committed, and these folks are going to want to buy. No, they don't. No, they won't. I'm just going to go create this magical online video and it's going to get people excited and want to buy my stuff. No, it won't, unless you adhere to this rule. You know, Newton has his gravity, right? It's got Einstein has E equals MC squared. This is the sales formula that will literally help you go and find prospects cold. Anyone. It doesn't even matter the source of the lead. If you have this formula in hand, you will be able to take a prospect that can be genuinely interested and walk them through a process to get them actually excited about your product and service and business opportunity. The key to this is it's the Excited Prospect formula, and it lays it out completely for you. So how do I get my copy of this Excited Prospect formula, Mr. Gomez? It's a great question. It's real simple. I'm going to make it real easy for you. I'm going to give you a copy of it because we're almost 10 years old. We're approaching that. Here's the downside. Here's the bad news. I'm actually closing the Excited Prospect formula, the MLM Business Blueprint, in its current form. We're shutting her down. We're shifting to a different business model for what we deliver because, frankly, our focus has shifted so much in the way that we deal with people's businesses is that we've eliminated the issue of leads. Like what we teach people to do now in our coaching programs, leads are not an issue. Sidra can attest to this because Sidra is one of those students. Sidra, would you say that getting leads is easy? Getting leads to convert, that's the trick. You see, because we've eliminated people's issues of getting leads, it's exposing the inability of salesmanship in the industry. Now, I'm really good at generating leads. I mean, I'm one of the best in the space at helping people learn how to generate leads. I dwarf that ability as much as I've been online since 2003, running lead campaigns from Google, Facebook, paid ads on social media platforms, on solo ads, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, so many different ways we've generated leads, even banner signs and things offline, direct postcards, stuff like that. Done phenomenally well with that. As good as that skill set is of mine, the more mastery skill set, the one that I do that dwarfs that is simply sales. Salesmanship is what I've done for years. I'm big paid, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in consultations to help people improve their sales conversion. So if you've got a sales team, you want private consultation for me to show you at least 4 or 5 things that are going to dramatically increase your numbers up to 20 to 30% more conversion, you can hit me up, you can reach out, we can talk about it, we can talk about my consulting rates for that. However, if you're an individual that's working your own gig and you're just trying to get revenue coming in, this formula literally breaks down everything I do to train a sales associate on how to be able to understand exactly what a prospect wants, what their interests are, and what's most importantly going to get them excited to hear more about your product and service. It's literally, if they do this, then say this. If they then agree to this, then say that. And it walks you through step by step. I have had people use this formula who basically use the thing literally as is, and it's hilarious. They use the thing, and it's like they're reading from a script, and they sound very robotic. But the prospect winds up actually taking advantage of the offer that they have. So I got to clear something here off my screen. There we go. All right, sorry. So because of that, it winds up helping folks that just have no presence whatsoever. But as you start to understand the formula, scripts can get thrown out the window. Now, I'm a big proponent of scripts. Don't get me wrong. I love scripts. I think scripts are one of the easiest ways to help your team get off to a great start. However, when you understand the formula, when you understand the basics of what drives a person's interest and gets them excited and genuinely motivated to want to hear more, this lays out a completely different foundation for you that you'll be able to follow to get it done. And here's the best part. Because we're celebrating our nearly 10-year anniversary, we're getting there. We're actually going to give this to you for less than $10 right now. Normally we sell this for a $37 price, went up to $97. I've actually retailed this for over $300 for deep dive consultations to walk people through applying them to their specific businesses. If you're interested in that, let me know. We can talk about it. But right now you get a full copy. I tell you to start with the formula. Go get it. It's super easy to understand. I've had people reach out to me and tell me that the psychology we cover in this process is so dramatic. It's shifted the entire way that they think about prospecting, presenting, handling objections, overcoming obstacles, and basically building their sales platforms to the point where it's a lot more streamlined, a lot less resistance, and a lot more sales. So definitely follow through on that. Let me give you one example of what we do. One of the things that I teach folks to do is Yes Momentum. Yes Momentum is, let me see which place it is. Yep, it's in this section. YM stands for Yes Momentum in this section of this equation. So Yes Momentum is this simple fact. I have found in my millions of phone calls that if you get 3 to 5 yeses from a prospect before you ask them to take an action, you'll get a lot more compliance. In other words, if I ask questions and I get 3 to 5 head nods, yeses, agreements, engagements, then when I ask for, hey, go get a pen and a piece of paper, they're more inclined to do that. So case in point, in your case, I'm assuming you right now, you're in some type of home-based business. If you're watching this, you have something you want to promote. If you've watched to this point, you're motivated to want to get more sales. Pretty fair to say, right? You've tried some of these other things. You're actively doing things inside your business. You're not just waiting around for sales to fall into your lap. You're proactively going out and reaching out to people. Yes? So you understand, and maybe you have a lead situation, maybe you don't have a lead situation, but I'm telling you, you have people you know. There are people you talk to on a regular basis, and you're putting, if nothing else, you're putting posts out there on your social media, right? And maybe people aren't engaging with that. This formula will help to create things that will get more people excited about your engaging with your posts. And it's because of this thing. You're eliminating that one right there. You're eliminating a specific thing that you are doing that's making people shy away from you. Once you eliminate this thing here in the formula, you're gonna get a lot more engagement, and engagement's the key. Once you have that, that will make more of an impact for you. You want more engagement on your stuff, yes? You'd like to have more involvement, more private message, more people reaching out to you, right? Okay, great. It's very simple. Take action right now. Grab a copy of the Excited Prospect Formula. And what I want you to do right now, even before you do that, I want you to let me know, where is it you get stuck in the process? Is it after you make a post? When you make a post, do people not respond? When you actually are following up with folks and they say they're interested, and then at some point they don't answer your calls, it's because you didn't get enough genuine excitement for your offer. This can help you fix that. If that's an issue, let me know where that's happening in your process. If you have a webinar, some type of three-way call, house party, hotel meeting, something you invite people to who even show up. I mean, even if they don't show up, this will help you with that for sure. But even if they show up and then they go ghost, they go witness protection program after that, this is something that'll help bring those folks back in and get them re-engaged. If that's something you're interested in, comment below, let me know that. More importantly than that, grab a copy of the $10 Excited Prospect Formula. I guarantee you're gonna learn more psychology, more insights, more guidance on how to use this process and how to actually engage with a prospect more than you ever have before. And if you follow these rules, these simple guidelines, you're going to wind up generating more revenue in your business. It's guaranteed, or I'll get you your 10 bucks back. It's pretty simple. That's it, my friends. Take action, click on the link. And what did Sidra say? Leads are easy now. Leads are easy. They're not hard. If you need to understand that, that's a copy of our blueprint. You want to get a copy of that. But getting prospects excited, I don't care if you're running cold leads. I don't care if you're talking to friends and family. I don't care if you're on social media. I don't care if you're buying leads, or even if you're generating leads, you have your own lead funnel and you have professional sales teams. This will help you improve the quality of your engagements, the excitement, and ultimately the take rate on everything you're doing. So my friends, take action on it right now. We're approaching 10 years and I'm shutting this puppy down. Once we hit the 10-year mark, that's it. They're all coming down because we're shifting our entire business model. It's very exciting. I'm really excited to put in front of you guys. As excited as this thing is, I'm super excited about what we're putting out for you guys over the next few years. Cidra's part of it. We're getting a whole new perspective on how to serve you guys in this space, and it's going to change the game completely. So I'm very excited about the new future, but I'm also very excited about those folks to take action on this, because you guys are going to be on the forefront of how we're doing that. Get on the inside if you're not already. It's going to be a huge thing. That's it, my friends. Take action now. Get the Excited Prospect Formula, and I'll see you on the inside.